Welcome to Own Your Words. Cabinet. Word meaning, with 12 example sentences. Pronunciation. Cabinet. Cabinet. It is a noun. Meaning. 1. A cabinet is a cupboard used for storing things such as medicine or alcoholic drinks, or for displaying decorative things in. 2. The cabinet is a group of the most senior ministers in a government, who meet regularly to discuss policies. 3. A piece of furniture with shelves, drawers, etc., for holding or displaying items. Examples. 1. In the U.S., the Secretary of Defense is a member of the President's cabinet. 2. The minister made clear that he had left the cabinet of his own volition. 3. He looked at the display cabinet with its gleaming sets of glasses. Or, he is no longer making pill cabinets, or medicine cabinets, or any kind of cabinets. 5. But it might be worth locking up the medicine cabinet just to be on the safe side. 6. Shelley closed the filing cabinet and the desk, and wondered whether he had forgotten her. 7. Fly down on Friday and we can put this whole thing in a file cabinet by the weekend. 8. He moved away, and she released her breath, resting her head against the cabinet in relief. 9. Finally, Albert opened a door in the cabinet, pulled out a thick manila envelope. 10. Elizabeth opens a cabinet and takes out a packet of puffy marshmallows. 11. Thus admonished, she crept forward again until she was near the edge of the cabinet. 12. Biddy had all the stuff in cabinets and was washing the insides. Category. Word meaning, with 12 example sentences. Pronunciation. Category. Category. It is a noun. Meaning. 1. A category is a group of things that share some commonality. 2. If people or things are divided into categories, they are divided into groups in such a way that the members of each group are similar to each other in some way. 3. Grouping of people or things by type, in any systematic arrangement. Examples. 1. There are 3 categories of accommodation: standard, executive, and deluxe. 2. There are sporty people and non-sporty people, and I'm definitely in the second category. 3. The use of the fourth of customer is to ensure that marketing messages are effective. 4. I like the Bible. As literature, as history, I'm comfortable with it as a category. 5. Some categories also include suggestions for where to start if you want more information. 6. Within the residence burglary category, there are further specialty distinctions. 7. Are you fine with Sierra, or do you have another category in mind? He asked. 8. I had learned all the steps I needed to put one of the ox together into categories. 9. The questions fall into 3 categories, each more personal than the previous. 10. The top categories were suspenseful, and the wins cathartic, occasionally historic. 11. Within the uncertain category, then be ranked by level of uncertainty. 12. If you could see me, you would say that I don't fit into an easily identifiable ethnic category. Championship. Word meaning, with 12 example sentences. Pronunciation. Championship. Championship. It is a noun. Meaning. 1. A championship is a competition to find the best player or team in a particular sport. 2. The championship refers to the title or status of being a sports champion. 3. The position of being the best in a particular sport or competition, or the competition that decides who is the best. Examples. 1. I still can't believe how everything turned out once the championship round began. 2. Two top athletes have been disqualified from the championship after positive drug tests. 3. Looking at the championship as it is at the moment, one is struck by two things. 4. That would not have happened if the championships had been held off our shores. 5. Who are athletes running for when they compete at the sport's leading championships? 6. I cannot wait to come back for the World Championships and try to get the world record. 7. The cheering was as wild as that of the crowd at a championship basketball game. 8. It has to do with the state championship for baseball when he was in high school. 9. If he didn't come to America, our team never would have won the championship. 10. I now feel a sense of mission to win the championship, he declared. 11. I haven't led the championship this year, so I haven't had to think about defending a lead. 12. Gutierrez said he has a plan to his first world championship. Charity. Word meaning, with 12 example sentences. Pronunciation. Charity. Charity. It is a noun. Meaning. 1. Charity is the donation of something, like money, to a cause or person in need. 2. An organization that gives money, goods, or help to people who are poor, sick, etc. 3. Charity organizations in general. 4. Money or gifts given to help people who are poor, sick, etc. 5. Kindness or sympathy that you show towards other people. Examples. 1. An anonymous businesswoman donated $1 million to the charity. 2. Thanks to a large gift from an anonymous donor, the charity was able to continue its work. 3. The lawyer asked the jury to take into account the defendant's generosity in giving to charity. 4. All care was provided by private institutions, charities, and municipal organizations. 5. None of this would stop her caring about the charity, just as its paid staff care too. 6. The party can also halt regional subsidies to charities that are helping migrants. 7. The charity provides aid for tens of thousands of people caught up in the Civil War. 8. Some of Cobbett's personal possessions were sold, and Rush donated the money to charity. 9. She said, screaming, "We don't need your charity, Mother. We don't need any of it." 10. This was a woman who would check up on the finances of charities she gave to. 11. The new boss doesn't think it's a good idea to mix business with, charity. Elizabeth doesn't want me to volunteer at your charity event, Maddie says. Child. Word meaning, with 12 example sentences. Pronunciation. Child. Child. It is a noun. Meaning. 1. A boy or girl from the time of birth until he or she is an adult, or a son or daughter of any age. 2. A child is a human being who is not yet an adult. 3. Someone's children are their sons and daughters of any age. Examples. 1. As a child, she preferred playing football with the boys to playing with dolls. 2. The state will provide child care when both parents participate in the training program. 3. While growing up in North Carolina, Amos was considered a child prodigy on the piano. 4. Medical staff, seeing that the child was in danger, decided to perform an operation. 5. The third sister, Angsenpoten, had been given as a child bride to Tutankhaten. 6. The structure comes with limit setting, helps such a child stay organized and focused. 7. Why do you not trust me? I am not a child, look at me, she screamed at her mother. 8. You are not my father, and I am not your child. You will not be permitted to interfere. 9. Sometimes you have a child who you love more than anything, unexpectedly. 10. Have you hurt yourself, my child? He asked, his voice deadly soft. 11. Is it not true that slowly and through many deviations, I changed from a man into a child? 12. Walter heard his parents and relatives talk about lynchings when he was a young child. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Meanings and examples are available in video description.